where you start to feel like it has to be a chicken and egg thing where like you need some products to be able to point to people and say, look, here's what's possible. But at the same time, like you need someone to build those. So is it, do you feel pressure maybe even internally, this is something that comes up internally of like, do we need to actually start to build some of almost like sample products to kickstart some of that? Because I know like that's happening a little bit in discussion in different blockchains of like how much does the chain itself need to actually build to show, hey, here's what's possible.
I think it's sort of it's a must on a certain level. So it should be accessible, and some products should be built. So you can see that our open like this self-serve platform is a basically emanation of this thought of making everything sort of streamlined. Because when I'm trying to explain the TLS, and like we don't need an API and you can gather any sensitive data but absolutely securely, and we don't see it, how all of that works. Equally confusing both for Web3 and Web2
Mm,
developers, because it's just like sort of a disruption. It's like a new way to do an old thing. So everyone is very informed about APIs. They're like Zapier, and like every developer knows that he
sure.
can go there and get something he needs. Pretty intuitive. Yeah, it's sort of like a hard question. I feel we all are under pressured with that, because it's
Mm,
easy to say, hey, it's industry, right? Like what I can do. I'm just like building this small product, some decentralized exchange, and there are all those networks. They should do all the effort, but in reality, it depends on product. If you're building something, make it accessible.
right, right.
for
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's something that I think a lot about of just even not just for near, but in general, of like the problem that I have when I talk to devs at any level, just even casually, just been like, hey, look, here's what they ask what's going on in crypto. It's not being able to always point to something that's tangible, and then trying to also like relay, like we just said, like how do I get this message across of this different paradigm?